three.
Ara, did you get that 175 slide presentation that I sent you? I'm going to need an hour and a half.
We've seen that before.
You know what? You guys are going to miss me with my humor. Okay. We'll begin.
How come so short?
My dear friends and neighbors, I want you to know that I have been so touched by all the well wishes I received over the last few weeks. Tonight is my turn to say thank you. Whether we've agreed or disagreed, my interactions with you have kept me passionate, kept me inspired, and kept me motivated. At every council meeting, I've learned from you. You have made me a better public official, and you've made me a better man. After 8 years serving on the Rancho Palos Verdes City Council, I am pleased to report that many of the goals that I campaigned on in 2009 have been achieved. RPV remains a financially secure city, with the council adopting the zero-based budgeting principles that I recommended in 2010. The council has succeeded in being your fiscal steward. We have generated million-dollar surpluses every year over the last 8 years, and our cash account balances have grown from $36 million in 2009 to $67 million today. In addition, we've developed a stronger relationship with the Sheriff's Department. Public safety is more important than ever. We have increased the number of deputies and volunteers patrolling our streets. I am pleased that our efforts are stemming the rising crime that has been growing within our state. In California, fighting crime will be a forever battle and one we can never give up on. And I know this will continue to be the city's top priority. When I was running an additional goal that I'm proud of was to increase the civic education of our citizens. I was pleased to have co-created the RPV Leadership Academy with former city manager Carolyn Lear. The Pepperdine School of Public Policy recommends that all cities have a program to prepare their citizens for leadership roles. Our Leadership Academy has been preparing our council and commission leaders since 2011 with graduates such as Jerry DeHovic, Jim Knight, and John Cruikshank being prepared for their council roles. And when I was running in 2009, the San Ramon Canyon was a huge issue for our city, the largest infrastructure project ever. That project was addressed, fixed, and completed in 2013, on time and on budget, saving the Palos Verdes Drive East switchbacks, 25th Street, and the homes below the canyon from massive land movement. Now, it is not a surprise that there are some people I want to thank. First, I want to thank my wife, Chris, for her support these past 8 years. She has developed a good political instinct and has not only been my wife and mother of our children, but my best friend. She has been my confidant. She is my Abigail Adams, and there was no one I trust more. When I first got on the council in 2009, she would send me out the door to a meeting with a smile and jokingly say, "Now, just remember to play nice with everyone." And to my children, I'm proud of each of you. I hope that one day you have the opportunity to raise your families in Rancho Palos Verdes. I want to thank the people for whose help my accomplishments would not be possible. All 8 of them that I served with: Jerry DeHovic, Brian Campbell, Susan Brooks, Ken Dida, Steve Willowich, Doug Stern, Tom Long, and Jim Knight. I thank each of you because of our shared service, but more importantly because I have learned something from each one of you. A piece of advice, insight, or some words of wisdom that you have shared with me in private or at the dais. And I want you to know that what I've learned from you, I will always value. To the two city managers that I served with during my tenure, Carolyn Lear and Doug Wilmore, thank you for your advice and explanations regarding the inner workings of our city government. And to the city staff, whom I really enjoyed working with, you are the best in my book. And to the public, you too have enlightened me with your insights. I conservatively estimate that I've heard roughly 2,000 plus speakers at the podium. RPV is blessed to have such an engaged and intelligent electorate, and I want you to know that many of your thoughtful words and insights that you have articulated over the last 8 years will remain with me long after I leave this room. I leave you with this. When I first came to Rancho Palos Verdes in 1972, I was 12 years old. I attended Dapple Gray Intermediate School and graduated from Maryland High School. I played on a championship high school football team, developed crucial friendships, enjoyed my teenage years, and discovered the joy of living in this city and getting to know the wonderful people whom I would later serve as an elected public official. I've raised my family here, and my children attended PV schools as I once did. My point is, I have lived my dream, and my family has also been able to experience the beauty of this special place my parents brought me to some 45 years ago. We now look to a new council and to the city to create the opportunities for our residents to aspire to their dreams. During the last few years, our city has become known as a paradise within Southern California. It is a concept that many of us have known for quite a long time. It will be up to the new council to remain consistent with the founders' principles, to maintain our low-density, semi-rural environment, and maintain public safety. With my three remaining colleagues, John Krushank and Eric Alegria, joining them in a few minutes, I believe that the future is bright, and I'm confident that Rancho Palos Verdes will continue to remain the shining city upon the hill. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. It has been the honor and privilege of my life to have served in this crucial role and to have lived in this mystical, magical place on the peninsula. May God bless you all, and may his favor rest upon Rancho Palos Verdes forever. Thank you.
Anthony, thanks so much. That was incredible. You should just skip my speech. That was absolutely awesome. I mean, you have become such a great public speaker. I mean, from the days when we were walking precincts together, and I remember Chris would call up just to make sure that you were drinking enough water and staying hydrated. And I think we both lost, 15 pounds or something walking precincts? It was absolutely amazing. What a great experience.